All right, guys. Today, I'm going to go over calendars real quick. These do require margin accounts because you're shorting a position. So we're looking at silver here, and this is on demand, as you can tell. So this is a historical virtual trading on Thinkorswim. So I went back to, let's see, this is August 3rd before silver jumped to $27, right? So this is a good way to test stuff out. So we'll go ahead here and I'm going to go into the option chain and I'm going to get a leap. So I'm going to get January 21st, 2022. Okay, and I'm going to go for target price of $27. Okay, and I'm just going to do market to make this simple. And when you go far out, market's probably okay. I never really recommend using market orders though when you're buying options, but just for this um, scenario, we're gonna use market orders, making this go by faster. So confirm and send. Okay, and right now I've got it paused. So I want to go ahead and get that in. So let's do this. All right, and we should see this initiate here shortly. And I'm going to pause it until it does, and then we'll come back and get back to it. All right, so we're in that position. Trade price, I got it for $4. Okay, so now we're going to go back in and I'm going to sell September. So I like the 46 days out, get a little bit more premium for something like that. Um, although you could do the August 21st, I mean, it's 18 days. Silver doesn't really pay out too well for that just because it's such a close time frame, but you know, we can do it. We can do $25. I mean, you only get 25 bucks here. So and I'll show you the difference between this and September. September is going to pay me on the 27 strike $66, right? So let's just do this one. I like this better. So we're going to do that and do another market order. Confirm. All right, and there we go, 67 cents. So now we're in both positions. So this is a calendar, and I always recommend the same strike, the 27. So I bought the leap of 27 in January 2022, and I sold the September 18th strike. I'm sorry, the September expiration 18th at the 27 strike. I got 67 cents for the September strike, and I paid $4 for the leap. Okay, so right now, as it sits, stock is right around 22.60 roughly. All right, so I'm gonna pause it, and I'm gonna move to the day of it pumping to 27-ish dollars or just under, and that's the 6th, I believe. So I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna get it there, and then we're gonna come back. And I'm gonna show you what the price difference is. So right now, um, that shorted position is up $2.50. All right, so we're going to come back to it, and I'm going to show you the difference that it makes when the stock price goes towards the leap, which does not benefit the short position. All right, so 1 second. All right, so we're back. We're at $26.20. Let's take a look at that trade. All right, so that short-term position is against me $137.50. Right now, remember I got paid 67 cents for it. Current mark price is $2.05. However, the leap is showing me $150 return. So I'm still up 12 bucks, right? So I can exit this position for a $12 return. So in this scenario, you could do one of two things. You could sell both positions and take in that $14 or $12 now return, or you could just sell the leap and let the short-term position come back, because we've got, it's August 6th. This thing expires on the 18th. So we're up $150 on the leap, right? But the September 18th position it's only been 3 days and it's completely against you. And the problem, well, it's not a problem, but most people think it is. But in reality, when you sell a position for the first 20% of the expiration of that position, you're going to be down no matter what, right? But because it went through the roof, basically, for silver, it's going against your short-term position, right? So let's do this. I'm going to sell this position right here. I'm going to do market order. Right, so I'm out of that. Right, so I made $150 on it right there, 150 bucks. All right, so now I'm going to fast forward to a week or 2 weeks. Let's go for a week and then we'll do 2 weeks. And I'll let you see the difference in the price of this particular short-term position, right? So I'm gonna pause this and we're gonna fast forward to it and I'll come back. All right, so we're back. As you can see, the price has fallen, right? And it's still kind of climbing, but it fell. And now let's look at it. It's down only $69. So 150 minus 69, we're looking at $81 profit right now on this calendar. Right, and the beauty of this, you can get in and out of either position at any time, right? So um, generally how I like to do shorting positions, whether it's selling a call or a put, I like it to go against me initially because the moment it comes closer back down, the moment it reverses, the value goes up drastically, right? So let's go out another week and see what that looks like again. Now remember, we've got till September 18th. All right, so now we're on a week later from the previous time frame, right? And we were right here. Now we are here. Okay. So I remember before we were down on that short position $69. Now when we look at it, it's only down $22. So it stops losing value as time goes on because of theta decay. And we're looking at $3 of theta decay every day, plus whatever movement the stock has, right? So once more, we're going to go one more week out and let's see what it looks like. All right, we're one more week out and the price is relatively the same, right? It's kind of kangarooed around, but it's about the same price. When you look at the value of your short strike, now it's $13.50. So as you can see, theta is decaying off of that position. And now we took that $150 on that leak call, and now minus 1350 from 150, you got pretty good profit, and that's within 2 to 3 weeks, right? So this is a very safe strategy to do, but you got to get it at the right times, right? Low IV when you get the leap, uh, potentially high IV when you sell short when you short the calls or sell calls. But I'd say mid-range IV is pretty good for selling calls against leaps, thus making it a calendar. Right? Now, there's going to be a lot of other folks out there that do this differently than me. Some people will do just a front month contract and the month behind it, which basically means um, they'll short the September position and then come to the October and buy leaps, or I'm sorry, buy calls on it. Right? So I've seen people do that. Personally, I think that it's a little bit more risky that way because you're the chance of it actually hitting the number you're looking for, there's less of a time frame there. There's less time for you to realize profit. Whereas if I buy a leap and I've got plenty of time for it to hit the strike that I'm looking for. And if it doesn't, I obviously keep the premium that I'm paid here. But as you saw earlier, when the price was right up on the $27 number, which is where my short strike and long strike for that position is, my premium was really high and I made money on the leap, whereas the short front month contract that I got paid $67 for, I was down 100 plus dollars, right? And as time went on, so I got out of that long-term leap for $150 profit, and then I let the short-term um, front month contract decay out, and as you can see, it's down to $13.50. Now, this is September 18th that we have until, so I can go another week out. All right, let's see what it looks like another week out. So right now we're down $13.50 on this September 18th 27 strike call that we shorted against the leap. Now remember, calendar, that's how this goes. All right, so let's see what this does for us. Right, so obviously we're going to see the price. Look, price has done this, and it's still kangarooing around, but we're a week further out. Now we're up. Now we're up $29.50. Right, so as you get closer to expiration, the exponential theta decay, or rather, as theta decays, it makes the movement of that contract much more aggressive and exponential, right? So because we are close to that expiration now, we've got 2 more weeks until that expires, right? And I'm already up $29.50, right? So let's see one more time. I'm not even gonna go to the 18th. I'm just gonna go to the 11th and see what it looks like. So right now we were here. We were at the bottom of this peak and valley, and it's relatively the same price, very close. All right, so once it's done pre-buffering, we'll take a look and see what the value of that position is. Wow, look at that, 57.50. We're almost at full profit on that. $67 is full profit. Right here is the trade price. So look at that, 57.50. Now we're up $207.50, and that's within, let's see, I bought it on the 3rd of August, so a month and a half roughly. Not quite, yeah, a month and a week before half a month, and you're up $207 when you only really committed 300 some bucks, because the initial cost of that leap that we purchased was 400, right? So we've made 50% return basically on that. So that's the beauty of these leaps, these calendar leaps. Man, they're really amazing. All right, so hopefully that helps clear up some confusion for a lot of people. I've been getting a lot of questions, and people are confused on how that works. But just remember, a shorted position, the first week or two, it's going to be negative, especially if it goes against you, and you want it to go against you. You want it to go against you at the start, not the end, right? So be in the position for that to be the case, right? So with that being said, if you guys like this video, please subscribe and like, and don't hesitate to shoot me an email through the business email account there. And if you're on our Discord server, you know how to reach me. All right. Thank you very much.